nitrous, it makes 1,080 all-wheel horsepower on our Mustang dyno.
Well, I don't know now. I want to get your full reaction to this Trackhawk.
Welcome back to another episode of Flying Finish. It's our This Versus That special where we bring out Travis Pastrana.
And he jumps his car at the end of every race.
So today is like a real this versus that. It is a pretty polar opposite car because it's an SUV. You can drive it right out of the dealership. The other one's just a full-blown race car.
You could probably jump both of them. We'll put it that way.
They are both all-wheel drive and they're both insanely powerful.
On that note, let's go check him out. What's up, dudes? Who are you? Where are you from?
From Houston.
Houston?
I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
Any names, or we're just gonna go?
Brent Butcher. Yeah.
I'm Alex Pites. I own Pites Performance Tunes. We did the build on the car. Built it from stock to what you see now.
What do you got? What is it?
Well, let me pop the hood.
What is it in general?
So it's a built motor, pistons, rods.
No, what car is it?
Oh,
Poor confused bastard.
Jeep Trackhawk.
Jeep Cherokee. All right. So what's stock? Like 707 horsepower?
Yeah, so 707 at the crank.
All-wheel drive?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And now what is it now?
With the nitrous, it makes 1,080 all-wheel horsepower on our Mustang dyno.
Oh my.
So it's a built motor, pistons, rods, stock crank actually, but it's forged, so it holds up really well. Ported heads, our custom cam.
Stock blower?
Yeah, stock blower, but it does have a bearing plate that allows for more airflow and also a ported snout and a 105mm throttle body.
When you have this from the factory, it's already 700 something horsepower. Pushing it beyond that is just too ragged. That's why you're building everything out. Like, it's already on a pretty fine line. There's no wiggle room.
We usually add about 200 horsepower to a stock motor on E85, and they will just keep on kicking. It's when you start spinning a lot of RPM, that's when the rods start to go. So now with this setup, we've got a custom valve train. The rods, we shift it about 7,000 RPM.
What's done to the transmission? Nothing?
Oh, it's a fully built transmission.
Okay.
We also have a converter with extra clutch in it, and the converter holds great. It locks up and holds it and goes.
All right.
How many speeds are it?
8 speed.
8 speeds?
Yep.
Have you guys taken this thing to the track?
Oh, absolutely. This is actually the fastest Trackhawk in the world right now.
Okay.
You could have said that earlier on. Hit us with the stats. What's your 60-foot ET and mile an hour?
Best 60 foot's at 141.
141.
Yep. And mile per hour was 145, and the ET
147.
was 943, correct?
All right.
944 at 147.
Yep.
my
Okay.
God.
Wow, so how much does this weigh?
55 with me in it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's not bad.
5,500 pounds. Well, thank God you got the carbon fiber hood.
Is this street legal? It is street legal. I take it to Costco every other week.
Man
When you run
about
for
his
gas in
savings.
9-second Costco
E85.
runner.
Just pump E85.
Really?
I'll bring Dunkin' Donuts for the crew tomorrow morning.
That's how you know he's from the East Coast. We got a Dunkin' boy out here.
What are the tire sizes we're working with here?
These are 20 by 11s wheels, and then the tires are Nitto's 305/15.
305,
315.
315 all around.
315,
And this is what you cut a 1/460 foot on?
That's
Correct.
Anything done to the interior?
You have some nitrous accessories. They're pretty cool. Everybody likes gauges, right?
Wait, is it an automatic?
Yeah.
If you beat me with an automatic 4-seat Jeep, double the weight, I'm gonna cry.
Control Alt Delete his computer. Just
just
delete all the
hitting
stuff.
buttons.
My favorite part of the car actually is in the back.
Fish tank, fish tank, fish tank, fish tank. Nothing.
Oh,
All right.
man.
How much do you run through this?
200 shot right now.
200.
So we actually can bring in nitrous after first gear. We ramp it in with a progressive controller.
That's so cool.
All right, so from a Costco running SUV, let's go look at this race car.
I haven't been nervous until right now. Like, you have an automatic street legal vehicle. I'm concerned.
What do you mean? You have a carbon fiber car with all the things.
Oh man, all right, so we call it codename Krabby Wampus. It has been absolutely awesome. This thing has a lot of power. They haven't told me exactly how much because there's a guy that tunes it up and down.
Oh, you
I
got
keep
to
telling him just to.
You got to beat
Every
boop
time
guy.
I go up, they give me a different number, so I'm not really sure.
It's somewhere from 600 to 2,000.
They haven't given me that big of a number yet. But
Yeah,
yes,
they
that would be-
said
I just wanted to
600,
bump
but we
it up.
saw him race it and it looks faster.
Based off of a shell of a rallycross car, right?
based off of the rallycross car, but basically you've taken everything and it's a wider body. This car, it just feels like it's planted in the ground.
Not to mention that little video you did earlier last year. What was that?
What was that called?
Yeah, it's Gymkhana.
Oh,
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I totally underestimated the precision or the effect that all this downforce is gonna have. They actually took a miniaturized car and they put it in a wind tunnel, made sure that it had equal front to back so that when it flew, it wasn't gonna do something absolutely crazy. But I took off and I'm like, all right, so I should have to hit it 120. I'll hit it 125 just to be safe. Nope, I took off and it was like, wha-bam!
Daddy, chill.
It's the most ridiculous aero package I've ever seen. Even the little ones have so much rigidity, man.
Well, that's
this
what
thing
happens
is insane
when you
looking.
go to Vermont Sports Car and you tell them, hey, engineers, this isn't bound to any rule book. This is blank sheet. Do whatever you want, and this is what we got from it.
Can we pop this hood? Because like under here is like show car level like work of art.
it's
amazing.
beyond even.
Like look at all of this carbon fiber. So all you guys beating up at Fuddruckers with the stage 2, this is like stage 6,000.
All the way down to the 3D printed Inconel exhaust tip.
Not only does it have the coolest exhaust tip ever, but just look at the bracing for the turbo and the exhaust tip. It's
And even
like
just the turbo placement, like look at where that thing lives.
the amount of fabrication and like attention to detail in this car is phenomenal. It's like so cool to geek out over it and look at all the little bits that they did to like make things work.
I've got name and numbers actually like molded into the frame.
But if you come in here and look, they got $199 on the floorboards. I mean, like, it is a super custom.
Look at the seat placement. Like in a normal car, the driver's seat would be like here, right? But they actually move the seat and all the controls back so that you're behind the B-pillar. So even with the roll cage, it's like the safest place in the car.
Even a great little detail right here, the VIN plate. Got the man's name on it. Look at
Dang.
that. How much of a flex is that? And then if you go around, look at that chasm of air.
Huge.
How nuts is that?
Travis, can I ride back there when you go?
Yeah, enter your own
Lay
risk.
back right
That's
in
where
there.
Travis's groceries go. That's his Costco run.
Yeah, 4 feet of
Yeah,
car
yeah.
back there.
Can you show us how the wing works?
Maybe.
Do it again! What?
I feel like you could chuck something off of there.
That's sick!
I kind of want to put something up there and see how
So if
far
you
it
All
goes.
right, that's the coolest thing ever.
As a dirt bike rider, you learn that when you give it gas, the front end comes up. When you hit the handbrake, it lowers the nose. Generally, if you want it to run a little bit front end high, because that's how you want it to land. Well, I can come up handbrake right off the lip, see exactly where I'm going to land, and right before I land, hit the little send it button, brings the front end back up, and I can land wherever I want. I want to wear like flat or rear down or front down. This is not just for show. Like, this was a really cool feature.
If anyone else in the world was like, listen, I want to jump my car, but I need a thing to adjust, they'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? But then it comes from Travis. Like,
The problem is, careful what you ask for. I've had just enough success and a lot of failures. But people are like, oh, all right, we'll buy that.
Can you explain that a little bit? What is that? What is that contraption that you have
Spare
just
air. Oh my
sitting in the
gosh.
door?
So we said, okay, Ken Block, Gymkhana, we got to stick to a couple of the basics of what Gymkhana's about. He stuck 3/4 of the tire over the edge. I want to stick the whole thing over. So we have this reinforced the whole bottom to be a skid pad because I'm going to stick the tire over the edge, it's going to slide, and I'm going to pop it back on. And they said, well, just in case it slides off, we should probably give you a little spare air. So, you know, safety third.
Yeah, I want to be in front when he hits that jump.
Then you can't watch.
Hey, let's go race.
Yeah, seriously, yeah, let's line it up.
What do you think, Brent? 1,000 foot?
Yeah, we can do 1,000. I won't run nitrous this round.
I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but you're sitting here after looking at this car and you're saying you're not gonna run nitrous.
I like that confidence.
I do too.
I've never been
It'll help
more
me on the
scared
start.
that I'm going to get beat by an automatic grocery getter in my entire life. Well, hey,
You
let's
do
try
you,
it.
man.
Good luck, sir.
Good luck.
All right.
Travis Pastrana.
I'm gonna be that guy. I got the shirt on, so I gotta go with Travis.
I gotta go with a race car. Travis Pastrana. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that.
Hey, we're racing Travis Pastrana versus a Jeep thing that apparently he gets Dunkin' Donuts with. What do you think will win?
Travis Pastrana, because he's the best in the world.
All right, later, bud.
Hey, you guys got donuts? You said you got donuts?
$1.99, baby, all day.
You got the car in the back? Damn.
Yo, you guys wore the band t-shirt to the concert?
I don't know. I feel like the Trackhawk is like double the weight, but I'm just gonna go against the grain and I'm gonna go with the Trackhawk for no reason at all.
I'm gonna go with the Jeep. It's running on corn.
Man,
I'm surprised
can't
in
deny the Dunkin'
myself.
Donuts.
Where'd you go on this one?
Right here.
No, what was your prediction?
Oh, Travis.
Because you rooted against it last time ago. You were wrong.
I don't remember that.
If you guys want to see what my Subaru STI can do, other than going straight on this drag strip, be sure to check out the brand new Gymkhana 2020 bonus edition. It's got more of my friends, like Aaron Colton drifting through downtown Annapolis on a street bike, as well as Street Bike Tommy eating ice cream. You don't want to miss it. And Ken Block, just for you, there's some more, I would say better angles of the tire off and a couple other stuff that didn't even make the Gymkhana film, which I thought was some of my best driving. So be sure to tune in June 15th to the Subaru YouTube channel. Talk to you then.
It's like the most pedestrian looking vehicle. But I think it could win.
Holy
That thing's fast.
All right. Well, I don't know now.
Round one.
That thing is fast.
Out.
Jeep by half. That's a good race.
All right, well,
That's a
give
good
him
race.
a couple more seconds. See if I get my hearing back.
You all right?
Goddamn, that thing's pretty fast. It's not beat by grocery getter, but I need at least 2 seconds at boost to build boost. Okay. So you went up. I was expecting 3. I was halfway on boost. Fog, stop, spin, and then missed.
All right, so that was my fault.
No. I'm not saying I wouldn't have still got beat, but I think I can beat it off the line.
You got it.
I'll give you some more time. Was that no nitrous?
No nitrous, and I had my AC seats on too.
All right, let's run it back exactly the same. He needs a little bit more time to get it staged. I'll hang him up there like another second or two. Sounds good.
I want to get your full reaction to this Trackhawk. Chasing the race, though. Chasing the race.
3 cars. 3 cars. TP, baby.
Let's go. $1.99.
Did I bet on TV?
Man, I got
Yeah, I did.
Trackhawk. So this is really going to come down to like if
That's
you want
the
to put more
three.
beans on it.
This is everything for this race. Still heads up, good for you.
I think heads up is a good race.
I think he flinched. I don't know. We might have
No, you nailed that launch.
Nah,
man.
you went as soon as the hand came down. It was clean. It was just early.
This thing impressed the hell out of me. It's weird. It's like a space shuttle launching that, and you're just like hitting the right foot down.
What was cool about the second run, I got to see you do that jump. But I don't want to see it again.
All right. What are we gonna do for this for the final? You're just gonna same thing, but you're using you're turning it all the way up. You're gonna let her eat.
Gas, a little laughing gas.
Oh boy.
All right, next race, heads up, same exact thing, except these guys are going to throw their nitrous tune on. They've got an HP tuner software, so basically it's just a couple beep boops. Switch over to the nitrous map, and they'll have 1,000 wheel horsepower.
Travis should have chased. So do we want to call that as too much of a jump and give him another heads up?
If they're down to do it another time, I'm down to watch it again.
Chase is a race. So if he jumps you again, just let him go and don't go.
Okay, cool.
Because once you go, it's a race.
I don't know anything about drag racing.
That's close.
That's a good race. He got you by like a car and a half. He did. But man, it literally comes down to whoever nails the launch wins.
It's all a launch on this one. So,
This
but
thing is
congrats,
nuts,
because technically you won the best out of 3. All right, so Travis, repeat after me. A chase is a race.
Jesus, nobody gave me the rule book, or if you did, I didn't read it. It really came down to who got the better reaction.
Right.
So that's what we were both like, we're a little jumpy.
It's legit. I'm still TP till I die. That's what's up.
My man.
You did great. I'm a fan.
Compared to the Hoonigan.
I'm not playing your destructive games.
That was the best race so far.